Hey everybody. Right back. I made a mess. Hell, you cool cats and kittens. All right. What's going on, everybody? I see Joe, Marie, Movie Hunter I saw, Ryan, Noah, Jesus A, Sav's in the house, Reptile Dude. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. Jonathan from Pledex 2's in the house. Ollie's in the house. Man, I've been oversleeping this week. Apparently last night I needed 9 hours of sleep. Went to bed early thinking I'd get up early. Did not happen. Right. I shook my coffee drink up a little too much today and didn't wait to open it, and it splashed on my legs. Reptile Dude says I watched Vivarium and gave it a 2.5 out of 5. I'm pretty sure that's what I gave it as well. Alright, Jesus, no spoiling what comes out today. We're gonna get to new releases. Have patience, man. Not a lot in new releases today, that's for sure, but some neat stuff. All right. I got my stack of Blu-rays here. I got my sheet with new releases. No Joey Baseball, no Crazy Joe yet. I'm sure Jacob's watching from work. I'm sure I'll get a text message at some point. Got that DTM shirt on. There's a few cool steelbooks coming out today, Movie Hunter. Like I said, we'll talk about it in a little bit. Wait till everybody gets settled in, have some chat. Bobby, what's going on? It's getting nicer out in Pennsylvania. You know what that means? It's allergy time. Oh, there he is. Proving me wrong. Dave CS is in the house. I'm somebody now. Good morning, David. Movie Hunters in the house. Mike. Just picked up the entire collection of Tales from the Crypt. Geriatric Geek order is down to movie shirt. Thank you very much, sir. That's very awesome. Yeah, there is a new Clueless Steel coming. He literally just woke up. Man, I overslept actually today. I was trying to get up at I was trying to get up at 9, and I woke up at 9:45. So Dave's in the house. I'm very excited. It looks like it's a good possibility that I will actually be getting to see Dave and some of the other crew members on Sunday, as long as things don't change. Um, it seems like a flea market is going to be opening. Uh, Probably my favorite flea market, although the drive is a bit much, but it usually is worth the drive, and just to see everybody um, will be exciting. I'm not really excited about wearing a mask out in the heat, but the temperature is only supposed to be like 70 on Sunday, so hopefully that doesn't change. Reptile Dude says, have you seen Heather's? Is it worth picking up this Steelbook? Um, yeah, no, I would definitely recommend Heather's. I think it's a good movie. I don't know how much the Steelbook is, but it's definitely a good flick. Dave says, "Oh yeah, pretty excited about Sunday. We'll see how masks outside go." Yeah, so I ordered a different kind of mask to try out. I have the mask that I wear all the time, and I also went and ordered. I shouldn't say I did. Bridget ordered bandanas, so I can try that and see what I think is like the most comfortable option for me. Definitely not shaving the beard. So yeah, I'm a bit worried. We're going to Columbus on Sunday, most like. Well, the crew's going to Columbus Sunday. I am like 75% going to Columbus Sunday. Um, so I was reading. Um, I was reading the Facebook page of Columbus, and it seems like there's two different types of people right now with what's going on. And there's a lot of people who are insisting they're refusing to wear masks and they're going to show up um, at the flea market regardless. And the flea market's basically saying that if you wear a mask, you will not be allowed in. You'll be removed. So I don't know if there's going to be a riot at this flea market with people trying to walk around outside without masks, but we'll see. Dave says bandanas crush the nose. I can breathe better in one, but it feels like 30 minutes in. I think. See, for me, I almost think a bandana for being outside in the heat for a long period of time. Like, even if my nose hurts, I'd rather have my nose hurt than me, like, feeling like I'm going to go down from heat exhaustion. The other thing is, I'm going to make sure I bring plenty of water. I think that's a big thing. Um, Dave, you should probably look into that too. I'm going to talk to John. Like, I would stock up and buy a couple bottles of water because you don't want to wear or you don't want to buy water that's sitting in the cooler that people are touching. So I'm going to make sure I bring a couple big bottles of water for myself because obviously I'm not going to share water with everybody. So that'll be the big thing because even if I have to wear a regular mask, take breaks with drinking, even if I need to step away from everybody and take off my mask to kind of like cool down. But I'm very, very excited about it. Looking very, very forward to getting to see everybody. I haven't seen Dave in. Dave, it's been over 2 months, right? I mean, because I was furloughed March 20th, so it was probably the last time you, Joe, and I did a live stream. Maybe do you know? It's been over 2 months since I've seen Dave. I've seen John a few times. He's come to my apartment and we've social distance chatted in my lobby. I haven't seen. I know Greg is supposed to come. I think Brandon, you're coming, right? And then Aaron's all supposed to be there. So it might even be before you went to Disney, unless we did a live stream together right after Disney. Jeremy says great wrestling DVD haul. Price that, yeah. Royal Rumble 2000 I actually sold already, and I'll give a bit of a spoiler. Box 3 has the best wrestling DVD out of all 3 boxes. That's all I'll say. But I got a super rare title out of the third box. The problem is 95% of the wrestling DVDs are trashed or written on. Although I did some research, I did some research, and I think I can figure out how to get the writing off discs. Somebody says, get the neck gaiter from the website Mission, very comfortable and breathable. My problem is I need it before Sunday. So, Strum Dog's in the house. I have a, if you guys, I don't know if you can see. Hold on a second. Can you guys see my shelf over there? You see all those packages? I probably have, between review videos and package unboxings, I probably have like 6 or 7 videos just to film. And on top of all that, I have, I think, 3 or 4 more Facebook Marketplaces orders coming. But I wanted to mention it because Strumdog, who's in the house, actually sent me something off my Amazon wish list. So thank you, Strumdog. I know I thanked you a few times on Blu-ray.com, but thank you in person for grabbing me a few things off my wish list. Very appreciated. Yeah. Stacy from the Mystery Box loved her wrestling and romance movies. Movie Hunter says dry erase markers will take it off. Yeah, I read if you get like a cotton pad, put some rubbing alcohol on it, and kind of like put it on the writing, like press it down, and just kind of like rub it. Oh, this looks really dirty. Rub it a little bit. I'll do it off camera. And then slowly start to like wipe off what's there. It'll take off the writing on the disc. Harry, what's going on? Martinez Joe says, I still have over 10 videos worth of content, and it's not counting stuff that's not in the mail or shipped yet. Yeah, I probably actually have like 6 to 8 videos uploaded, like that are on YouTube right now. The problem is, like, I've been doing live streams Tuesday, Thursday, review video Wednesday, unboxing or pickup Saturday. So I have a review video to drop tomorrow, which will be I think my first week of May review video. I have plenty of pickup videos recorded and uploaded. I have a Second Charles mystery unboxing. That'll be the last one next Monday. But I totally forgot where I was going. But I have 2 more review videos to film, and I have a ton of unboxing. Like I said, right now I probably have at least 3 unboxings, maybe 4, and I'm expecting 4 more packages from Facebook Marketplace. I have a Twilight Time package that still hasn't shipped. I have a Vinegar Syndrome package that still hasn't shipped. And I luckily had self-control. Even though I was going to drop $50 on Kino, I didn't order anything. I'm proud of myself that I didn't order it because I have plenty of stuff to record, plenty of titles to add to my shelves that are out of room. So I hope you all will be flabbergasted, but blame Rick since it was on his wish list. Yeah, so I think some people, when they see what Strumdog got me for my wish list, will be like, what in the world is that? Because I believe Strumdog even said, like, I don't know what this is, but it was on your wish list, so I got it for you. Hey, Aubrey. Aubrey's in the house. But I think some of you guys will be like, oh, I remember that. So we'll see. I think it's going to be a divisive unboxing, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. And also coming up, I've recorded it already, but I have another Amazon wishlist unboxing from Collecting with Hammer. Joey says he wants the cat to wave to me. Maybe I could do that for like super chats. Get the cat to wave. Brendan says, Brandon, I have 7 orders I'm waiting for. Yeah. It's, I don't know where Brandon has his titles from. I have 3 Facebook marketplaces. I have an eBay, and then Twilight Time Vinegar Syndrome. So I think I'm only waiting on 6 packages. Jeremy says, I was surprised you got Shadow of the Vampire in that first mystery box. Yeah, I'm actually contemplating holding on to that and getting it buffed or like cleaned up, because if I sold it now on eBay, I would have to sell it as acceptable, like the lowest possible condition. And even then, I'm not sure if it would play straight through. Martinez Joe says, since you know what is in box 3, would you do a second and Charles box unboxing again? So I addressed that in the third unboxing. I mean, I can talk about it. Like, it's not a spoiler. I would not. Um, the way I describe it is I dropped $50 for 3 unboxings because Geriatric, who's in the house, bought me one of my boxes. So even if I paid the $75 for all 3 boxes, I got such a small amount for my collection. Like, I think I got maybe 5 titles for my collection. Um, there's enough stuff in there, like between the wrestling and a few other titles that are better, that will pay for the boxes. But then I went through, I would say 75% of the 3 boxes, my DVDs were scratched up. Like, scratched to a point where I wouldn't even sell them as like very good on eBay. So, yeah, I would not buy it again. I'd rather wait till they have a buy 5 get 5 free sale and drop $100 and get some Blu-rays for me. Get some stuff to flip to pay. I feel like I missed a lot there. Hold on. What color pink is your shirt? It's like a brighter pink, honestly, but I'm in the sunlight, so it's probably a bit washed out. So it's a brighter pink. I would say it's like a hot pink, kind of. Stormdog says, I had so many orders during all the recent sales, finally got them all, and what did I do this weekend? Kino Invader Syndrome sales. Movie Hunter says, hopefully Mailman will be good to me today. Should have one of the last 3 Mondo Steelbooks coming today. Geriatric says he hopes to record his Second and Charles mystery video today. I am not hoping for any wrestling. Hopefully I got all the wrestling, Geriatric, and you're not stuck with any wrestling. How much for the shaving of the beard? Not going to happen. I will say when I get a haircut again, it will be trimmed up because this is very, very like long for me. Like, this has gotten pretty crazy. Probably not going to help my face at a flea market, but I'm not shaving the beard. Would only shave the beard if you have to wear a mask. Yeah, if I would shave my beard if it meant that all this foolishness was over and we'd go back to normal. I would shave the beard for that. I would definitely get the scratches buffed out, especially for a title like that. Yeah, so I'm thinking between that and the title on um, the wrestling title from the third video that you guys will see Monday. Um, I wish I had a bull moose near me. I might actually, when stuff goes back to normal, I might send them to Martinez Joe if he's going to bull moose to have them buffed out. But I don't think bull moose is really close to him, so I'll figure something out. Um, Movie Hunter says, "Can you just pull this?" I could. Here, hold on. I mean, I could walk around like this and it would be like a beard covering my mouth, but it would be very uncomfortable to look at movies. Plus, it doesn't cover the top of my mouth or my nose, so it's not that long yet. Is that weird? I think it looks very creepy. What do you guys think? Huh? Hmm? Hmm? Alright. Jeffrey Joe's in the house. What's going on? Brandon has orders from Kino, Twilight, Vinegar, Shout, Best Buy, Amazon, and a trade from a friend. 31 Blu-rays, a Blu-ray season, and a DVD series. Hot pink for a hot Rick. Oh, thank you, Sav. DTM shirts come in black. Joe knows. I also have a dark gray one that I wear a lot too, guys. Marie trimmed Joe's beard last night. Can you come trim mine? I'm enjoying your live stream, playing Mario Kart. Feels like I bought more with stores closed than open. Got 187,000. I've been doing so much between eBay Macari and Facebook. And then I haven't really bought a ton of like, I have Dollar Tree packages from the Queen Dollar Tree and a couple other people. Vinyl Sickness on Instagram, and I think Jacob got me a Dollar Tree title. So, yeah, I have just a variety of stuff, but I definitely bought a ton of stuff. I still need to order that pink DTM shirt soon. Yes, sir. And I have a Blu-ray Snob T-shirt, which is out of print now, no longer made, and that's like a dark gray as well. Yeah, Hamilton book, guys. Monday, next Monday, new Hamilton book titles plus price drops, I believe. Right, Brandon? Price drops this time? All you need is a rubber band, yeah. Could use a trim. I'll shave it for you. Should dye your beard. No. Whoa. $5 super chat from As Told by Gonzo. Khaleesi, come here. Psst, 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 psst. Come here. Come here. You need to wave at everybody. Hello from Seattle. I always wake up early every Tuesday just so I can be in the chat. Sincerely, longtime fan. Thank you very much, Gonzo. I appreciate that very much. Come on. Come here. Come here. You have to wave to people. Come here. I owe you a Khaleesi wave, Gonzo, when she gets up. Marie has a purple DTM shirt. Harry says, "Have you seen the new Bad Boys movie yet?" Yes, I saw it in theaters. I actually enjoyed it. For me, it goes 2, 3, 1 for the Bad Boys movies, personally. Every time your beer gets all long and scruffy like this, you get a lot of comments on it. I think you meant my beard. Joe says can hook you up with Bull Moose if you need when they reopen. So, could pull off the Hulk Hogan mustache. I don't know about that. Sometimes when I'm sitting here watching TV, hold on. Oh, Dave, take it easy. Dave's heading to the post office, everybody. Dave, thank you for popping in, man. It really means a lot. I actually have to go to the post office later on today. But thank you for coming by, buddy. I can't wait. Like I said, hopefully I will see you Sunday. So yeah, what I do when I'm bored, which is often nowadays, is I work on. See, I'm not like fresh out of the shower this morning. I'll give myself, if you guys watch Tim Tracker, I give it the old school Tim Tracker, where I'll curl it up and do different stuff with it. See? Watch guy hair. Watch hair. So yeah, I'll mess with it and do stuff like that. Jeffrey says, what is your most valuable Blu-ray in your collection? I don't know. I mean, I own a good amount of, well, it used to be like I had Cable Guy, um, Clueless, which is going to be out of print, or not out of print anymore, I should say. I have my La La Land Mondo Steelbook, which is pretty cool. I got a movie we'll talk about today that's out of print in the format I have it in. I don't know off the top of my head what. Apparently, Kevin Smith movies are out of print on Blu-ray now, so I have all the Kevin Smith movies on Blu-ray, like Tusk and Red State and Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and Chasing Amy. Supposedly are all out of print now. I'm trying to look and see if anything stands out. But yeah, I mean that's some of the stuff. Yeah, OOP DTM shirt. I think I'm probably the only one who has a Blu-ray snob shirt, Strumdog. Yeah, it was very cool of Dave to come by. We were watching Frozen 2 last night, and I made it to the live stream of Dave's like 2 minutes before the end. Because usually when RJ's here, we watch a movie till like 9 o'clock or 9:15. So, um, I like the Salvador Dali look on you with your mustache. No, it says AEW Double or Nothing was great. I read all about it. I watched highlights. It definitely looked good. Definitely better than what WWE has been doing. Martinez Joe says I do the Tim Tracker all the time. Marie hates it. Well, then you should keep doing it. Joe says Manta Lab, La La Land. Yeah, that's pretty valuable. Plus, it's very sentimental to me. It has a special place in my heart. Um, I own like Dutch on DVD. I know that's a yeah, best live stream ever. What are you doing with Dave on Sunday? So Jeffrey, the plan is we're actually going to, fingers crossed, be going to a flea market on Sunday. Um, that's the plan. That's the goal. So we'll see. Joey says I have a very rare Blu-ray. I have a La La Land Blu-ray. It's his best picture winner. They printed those covers for two. I wish they had one like that. I would love to add that to my collection. I have the screener copy that Joe and Marie sent to me. I have my what do I have? I have it on 4K. I have the La La Land Manta Lab. I have the La La Land Blu-ray with slipcover. I have the La La Land. I didn't realize I owned the movie 5 times over. I have the La La Land standard Blu-ray steelbook. Um, I if I didn't have a La La Land poster above my computer, I would actually probably get the vinyl and frame it and put it over there. But I'm waiting to find something that like jumps out at me from my fourth frame thing next to my DVDs. As told by Gonzo says, since you enjoy watching films, would you ever consider attending, it disappeared, Sundance or South by Southwest or any film festival? I would love to go to a film festival. The one that really seems appealing to me for a few reasons is TIFF, Toronto International Film Festival, because they show a lot of great stuff every year. I've never been to Canada, so I think it would be a fun trip. Like, Bridget's a big movie fan too. So to do like a festival would be amazing for me to get to go and experience it. Um, but it's expensive, and obviously with what's going on, tough to do. But I would love to take like even if I could go to TIFF for a couple days, I think it would be an awesome experience. Martinez Joe says need the La La Land Best Buy exclusive hollow foil slipcover. Is that the one? I think there's one like that that's on Macquarie right now, but it doesn't have the slipcover. Well, Jeffrey says, "Would you consider going to San Diego Comic Con?" No, it's too big for me. Actually, they announced that the Philadelphia Comic Con is moving to Oaks next year. That is pretty intriguing to me because Philadelphia Comic Con was where the Boy Meets World cast was supposed to be, and Oaks is right like maybe like 20 minutes or so from Dave, about 34 minutes from me. So to go and not have to drive into the city, I would consider going to that. What I was laughing at is Reptile says, um, have you accidentally bought a movie twice? I bought 3 copies of Wreck-It Ralph before I cataloged it in my collection. I was actually cataloging all my stuff that's in packages that I have to show you guys. And there was a movie in particular that I could have sworn I did not own. Go to scan the barcode to add it, and it's like, you already own this. Sure enough, I look on my shelf, I own it. I don't know why I don't check my app before I buy stuff, because that's the point of the app. But yes, it has happened to me multiple times. Dave leaves and 10 people have left the live stream since. Sav is having a beer, hanging out, watching the live stream. Somebody asked me, or said they watched Fantasy Island, Snotter Otter. Um, yeah, it was a decent movie. I'm curious to see what the unrated version's like, but I don't want to pay the money for it right now. Do you have any Chris Benoit DVDs from before he murdered his family? I do not. RJ was going through his toys yesterday. We're kind of cleaning up his room, and he has a Chris Benoit action figure, which is pretty crazy. Not in package. Brandon says, I didn't hear about Philly Comic Con moving to Oaks. Yep, they announced it like maybe a week ago. Joey says, I bought movies twice on purpose. Yeah, I mean, certain things, Back to the Future, Big Lebowski, La La Land, Rounders, obviously, I own multiple times over. Scott Pilgrim, Shaun of the Dead. I own different artworks, or they were on Steelbook, so I own multiple times over. Would I like a sequel to Rounders? No, I just want it to be a standalone movie. They initially talked about doing a sequel to it like 10 years ago when the poker boom was happening again, and I was like, okay, and then it's just too far removed. I don't want to see another Rounders. It can be a standalone movie. Are you aware of the We Are One Film Festival on YouTube? Nope. No, it says, did RJ like Mr. McGorium's? Well, it was the first time I had watched it. I thought it was okay. I think RJ was under the same, like, he didn't love it, but he liked it. Last night, like I said, we watched Frozen 2, which was the first time I had seen it. Bridget and RJ had both seen it. So we're 30 minutes in. Totally lost track of time because Dave showed up and we were talking about my beard and all sorts of stuff. So let's tackle the new releases. The big new release today is The Invisible Man. I liked it. It was a good movie. I don't love it as much as some people do. Some people are like best movie of the year. I personally don't agree with it. It was good. It's probably in my top 5 of 2020 so far. I didn't take it away. Why would I take it away? He doesn't know who that is. Like The Big Lebowski now has Jesus Rolls. Rounders could have a sequel called Worm. That would be intriguing, but from what I hear, the Jesus Rolls is pretty awful. So hopefully they do better with Worm. I would assume with Edward. Brandon, that's funny. I assume with Edward in it would be good, but I would think with John Turturro and the Jesus Rolls, it would be good. They could call it Kanish, and it could be another John Turturro spin-off movie. So The Invisible Man comes out today. Jeffrey says, "Do you think it's worth buying on Blu-ray?" Yeah, I mean, I would rent it first. Do you have Dark Crystal on Blu-ray? I think so, because it's one of Bridget's favorite movies. We own it on 4K or Blu-ray, I forget. Have I seen Scoob yet? No, I'm not spending $20 to rent Scoob or $25 to own it digitally. The next two titles I was going to talk about, Movie Hunter, actually brings up a good point. Tommy Boy and Better Off Dead were supposed to come out on Steelbook today at FYE, and when you go online, the date is now July 20th for them. So I don't know if they're coming out still or if they postponed them. I actually know some YouTubers got Tommy Boy to review, which would be crazy that they now have it a couple months in advance. But yeah, I was really excited about Tommy Boy. I was actually on FYE to order it, and then I saw July 20th, and I was like, ooh. Reptile Dude says, how do you think award ceremonies like Oscars and Golden Globes will go for this year? I don't think they'll have them. If depending on when stuff reopens, I don't see them having the Oscars. Honestly, it's all major film festivals teaming up to show movies. Well, I'll look into it, Ollie. Also coming out today, Escape from LA from Shout Factory is being released. Atlantic City, which I think is a Warner Archives title, or maybe just a regular Warner Brothers catalog title. Somebody mentioned right away when the live stream started about Criterion releases. I don't have any Criterion written down, so it must not have been something that that showed up. Then on 4K, The Deer Hunter is coming out from Shout Factory Select, so that's pretty sweet. Martinez Joe says, curious how Black Friday will be. Yeah, it'll be interesting because, you know, assuming theaters open back up in July, I think a lot of stuff will be coming to physical November, December. So I don't know. I don't know about Black Friday. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I'll have to look into it, Ollie. I don't have a pen or I would write it down. Ollie, can you like Instagram message me, Facebook message me, or email me the name of it so I don't forget? I feel like I'll forget by the time it comes out. Gonzo, that actually got postponed. I was actually very curious about Wildlife. It stars Jake Gyllenhaal and really wanted to see it, and it got pushed back. I think it got pushed back to August, maybe. I can't look it up because I'm on my phone right now. Somebody go on Blu-ray.com and look up Wildlife and see when it's coming out. It definitely got pushed back. And then the last two things I've written on my sheet are Zombie and Maniac are coming out from Blue Underground 4K. So that's it. Like I said, Tommy Boy was the one I was going to buy, but that got pushed back, it looks like, till July. Jeffrey says, are you watching CBS Sunday night movies like Titanic and Raiders of the Lost Ark? No, because they're edited on TV. I love that they're doing it. But if you guys don't know, we've been drawing movies out of a hat. We have an RJ appropriate hat and then a hat for when Bridget and I are watching movies. So that's what we've been doing with. Oh, Ollie's. Thank you, Ollie. I will check that out after the live stream. Hank says it still says May 26th. I could have sworn it got pushed back. Well, if not, Wildlife comes out on Criterion, but I thought for sure that that it got pushed back. So my mistake. Enemy, I have not watched Reptile Dude. It's on my to watch list. I've heard it's a very weird film. Strumdog says it's available to order now. So yeah, apparently Wildlife on Criterion is available. Maybe that's something I would think about either renting on DVD.com or waiting till July. Hopefully, Barnes and Noble will have the Criterion sale going on where everything's half off. Joey Baseball says, have you seen the Valley Girl remake? Nope. When I attended Sundance 2018, I attended the premiere of Wildlife. That's crazy. 2 years ago, and it's just coming to physical now. That's wild. Got a pic with Paul Dano and got to talk to him. Really cool guy, an amazing film. When I think of Paul Dano, I always think about Girl Next Door. I know he was in Little Miss Sunshine and other stuff, but I always think about him as his character from Girl Next Door. Jessica says, Jessica's in the house. The Dollar Tree Queen. Valley Girl remake, I've seen it. It's not great. Yeah, there's so much other stuff I'd rather watch, honestly. How was your Memorial Day weekend? What did you do? I stayed inside. I did go to a yard sale yesterday, which was pretty crazy. Going to a yard sale the first time in a year. What movie? Worst movie you've ever seen and loved? I have a lot of stuff that I watched as a kid that's very sentimental to me, and I know it's not really good. So, Harry says, have you seen the Lovebirds movie that was supposed to be in theaters? No, but it'll be going into the hat once we watch everything that's in the hat now. We're going to try to watch through everything because I probably have like 30, 32 movies loaded to go in the next hat. What I might do is Bridget and I each like pick out two things from the list to add to the hat because there's already like 15 movies still in the hat. Oh, excuse me. Which director do you think has the strongest filmography? There's so many that have good ones. You have Scorsese, you have Tarantino, you have Hitchcock, you have Christopher Nolan, you have David Fincher, all of which are, you know. Strumdog says, my GF wants to have a garage sale, but not sure if peeps would show. The lady yesterday said that she had a ton of people show up because, like, people just wanted to get out of their house, and that's, like, why I decided to go. She advertised she had DVDs and CDs. She said she had over 200 DVDs, over 400 CDs. It was just nice to take a half an hour drive, walked around with the mask. I ended up buying a bunch of stuff. It was all to flip, sadly. I think I got one thing for myself. But it was nice to get out and like take a drive and interact with people. And she said a lot of people showed up. The Fanatic I did enjoy, and it's not a good movie, but I enjoyed it and definitely would rewatch it. Why would you need to wear masks for an outdoor flea market? To not spread to other people, man. Like that is what they're trying to tell you. You see all these idiots who are having mass gatherings and having parties with like 300 people. They're going to cause the spread to pop back up, and then everybody's going to go in lockdown again, and they're going to complain because they're the same people who weren't wearing masks in social gatherings. Like, just be smart about it, and we can go back to not wearing masks eventually. Just whatever. I'm not getting into the political masks, like, I have reasons for being extra protective. It's just like what I'm going to do until things change. Like I said, I have people that are close to me. I'm wearing a mask, and that's just my personal opinion. If you guys don't want to wear them, that's cool. I respect it. But I'm going to wear them. So, all right. So we're already 40 minutes in. I have the stack of movies to talk about, so I figured we'd start talking about them, see how far we get. Maybe not do the full stack of 20, but man, I hate allergies. I have the worst allergies. I take an over the counter allergy medicine and a prescription allergy medicine every day, and my allergies are still harmful. So now I have an itchy nose. Itchy nose means I'm coming into money, right? I don't owe you anything, Joey Baseball. I owe Gonzo a Khaleesi wave. I didn't see a super chat from Joey Baseball pop up. So don't tell me I owe you anything. How's that, sir? How's that? So, come here. Come here. She's just sitting in the sun. So, all right. So the first movie in this stack is actually one I've never seen. It caught my eye at Goodwill a while back. Um, and I had never seen it. It seems like something um, that would be a fun watch. It seems like something that would be interesting to me. A good cast. You have Martin Short, Terry Hatcher, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Kevin Bacon. Oh, is she coming over? Come here. Come here. Come up here. Come here. Come here. Say hi to Gonzo. Say thanks for the super chat. Thank you, Gonzo. Thank you for the super chat, Gonzo. Thank you. Thank you. I'll go to a film festival sometime with that super chat money. Okay. She's done. She's over it. So, like I said, Kevin Bacon, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Terry Hatcher, Martin Short, and that is The Big Picture. This was a Mill Creek movie that was initially put out by Columbia Pictures. Like I said, it looks interesting. It's about Hollywood, which I always kind of enjoy the behind the scenes of Hollywood, if you will. So it looks like a good movie, rated PG-13. Has anybody seen this one? I don't know if anybody has checked this out before. Like I said, it caught my eye. Um, it must be an old Mill Creek movie because, yeah, 2015, so 5 years ago. The movie's from '89, so the movie's over 30 years old now. But I had never heard of this. I definitely just it looked interesting to me. Sav hasn't seen it. Strumdog says I have on DVD. Wanted to upgrade, but the BD can be pricey new. How much did you pay for the Big Picture? I don't remember. It was at Goodwill, so between $2 and $4 probably. Wasn't much. Marie hasn't seen it, so. But yeah, so I grabbed that. What's up? You gonna just sit and watch me? Okay. Next up is. I thought somebody said something. I enjoyed this movie as well. Fantastic cast. Who's the guy who wrote this? Adam McKay directed it, but it's written by Michael Lewis, who also wrote Moneyball, the book. And that is The Big Short. You got Christian Bale. You got Steve Carell. Not Steve Carell. Yeah, Steve Carell. Brad Pitt, Ryan Gosling, Marissa Tomei, Margot Robbie in a scene. Apparently, it might be out of print on Blu-ray. Nice. So yeah, I love The Big Short. I thought it was a really well done movie. I enjoy movies about like stock exchange and Wall Street. Charlie Talbert is in this movie. Brandon says yes, yes he is. Movie Hunter hasn't seen it. Martinez Joe hasn't seen it. Sav hasn't seen this. So yeah, The Big Short is a good one. I think I'm naming all the bigger names in the movie. But yeah, directed by Adam McKay. It's not written by Michael Lewis, but it's based on Michael Lewis's book. Michael Lewis also wrote Moneyball, the book. So Marie says Bambi. I actually just organized my Bambi collection this morning. Did you alphabetize it, Marie? That's a good joke, right? Alphabetized it. All the Bambis and then Bambi 2s. Marie says haven't seen it. Marie, did you end up buying the flower plush from Dave? I saw Dave got a flower plush and thought of you right away. Most authors don't write screenplays. Some do. Stephen Chbosky wrote the screenplay for Perks of Being a Wallflower, and he wrote the book. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but it occasionally does. Sav's being naughty. He's being a cheeky monkey. I love that phrase. Stephen King has, yep. So it happens. It's not all the time, but it has happened. At least he's rubbing herself on the table. But yeah, The Big Short's a fun one. Next up, this movie is fantastic. A little bit bummed I didn't get... Joe, is that you putting your foot down? Joe says Marie doesn't do plush. Joe's probably like, no Bambi plush in his house, please. Marie says, actually, yes, they're all in order, all combo packs, etc. Cool. I bought this, I want to say Black Friday one year, or this was on sale, but mine didn't have a slipcover. I don't know why. It always kind of bothered me because I liked the slip on it for some reason. No, but I love it. Not a plush. I put all my love into Bambi physical releases. Have you seen The Stand or Salem's Lot? Reptile asked. No, I have not. This movie's fantastic. Kumail Nanjiani, Zoe Kazan, Holly Hunter, Ray Romano are in The Big Sick, which is actually based on Kumail Nanjiani and his wife Emily Gordon's like actual relationship and how they met. But Zoe Kazan plays Emily Gordon. Like I said, this movie's fantastic. They co-wrote the movie together, Kumail and Emily Gordon, and it was directed by Michael Showalter, who actually just directed The Lovebirds, in which Kumail Nanjiani stars in. So, yeah, full circle there. Jeffrey says, do you find The Big Short hard to swallow with the financial technobabble? There were parts in it that were a bit confusing, but I mean, no, because I follow that stuff a little more than the average person would, so not as much. Yeah, lots of bigs. We got The Big Picture, The Big Short, The Big Sick, and spoiler alert, 3 more bigs after The Big Sick. So now Big Lebowski was in the last video, Jeffrey. You got L, then P, then S. Alphabetical, bro. Strumdog said he bought this on release day with Slip. Nice. Yeah, I bought this later. Waited for the price drop. Like I said, I really enjoyed the movie. It was really well done. A dramedy, if you will, but the comedy in this is pretty funny. Yeah, I don't have The Big Chill. I've actually never seen The Big Chill. So, did you show off the Tom Hanks movie Big last time? Yeah, so I showed off Big Bang Theory, The Big C, Big Easy Express, and then 3 variations of Big Lebowski. So, like I said, there's 3 more big movies coming after The Big Sick. I really enjoyed this film, though. Definitely one I'd recommend if you haven't seen it. Like I said, it's a comedy, but it's also a drama. It blurs the line very well. And like I said, based on a true story. Reptile Dude, that's possibly one of them. Marie's actually seen The Big Sick and said it's awesome. So yeah, this I highly recommend if you have not seen it. The Big Sick is Strumdog says, I hope BTILC is in your collection. Next up here, with the VHS retro slipcover, would be a movie I've never seen, and that is Big Trouble in Little China. This, of course, stars Kurt Russell. I love the artwork being different. I will say that the VHS retro art covers are usually different artwork, which I love. We have Kurt Russell and Kim Cattrall are in this. I've never seen it. Marie says Big Friendly Giant, which would be under BFG, not BI for me. I actually don't own it, and I've never seen it. Strumdog says, ha ha ha. Jeffrey says, has to be in the pile. Marie says, haven't seen it, love the slip. Reptile Dude says, you gotta watch it. Once again, it is on my to-watch list, guys. I will watch it at some point. I love how on the back of this, it says, does not contain a VHS cassette tape. Like, they have to warn that this here is not a VHS slip tape. What do we have it? Yeah, I've never seen it, Strumdog. I'm sorry. Jessica says, fun movie, just watched for the first time not long ago. Movie Hunter says, my chat froze again, just like last night on Dave's live stream. Yeah, YouTube has really been weird lately, so I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, I do want to see this. I definitely am intrigued to check it out. Yes, for legal reasons. If somebody's stupid enough to think this is a VHS tape, then they deserve to buy it and be stuck with it. Do you prefer they use the original poster artwork always on Blu-rays? No, but I like the idea of a slipcover and the actual Blu-ray having two different artworks. Mill Creek actually does a fantastic job of that with their VHS retro slips, like Jury Duty, Excess Baggage. I'm trying to think of other ones. Vibes, where the artwork is different. So, move it to the top of your to watch pile. The problem is, Sev, or some Strumdog, I apologize, that I already have like 15 movies in a hat, and Bridget and I have like the next 30 written down. So I will eventually, it will get added to the pile eventually. I'll have to see if Bridget has interest in watching this. If not, if it's just a movie I would watch, maybe I'll watch this while she watches something I don't want to see. So, yeah, and then Escape from LA, which I believe is a sequel to this, right? Came out today from Shout Factory, if I'm not mistaken. Sev said I watched it when I was a kid. Marie, Big Hero 6 will be another one I have, but that's on 4Ks. That's not on Blu-ray, so that won't be in here. So, word, I'll remind you later. Fair enough. I respect that. So, yeah. If you super... Joey Baseball says, if you super chat, he will move it to the top of the list and we will get another Khaleesi wave. Yeah, I actually, John Hine, who's not in the house right now, actually super chatted me like $7 to watch Man of Steel. And I put it towards the top of my list. But I will, Strumdog sent me something off my Amazon wish list, which is basically like a super chat. So I will move it towards the top. Like I said, I will talk to the lady about this, see if she wants to watch it. If not, I will try to find a time where I watch it. That's right, Strum. You tell him, buddy. You tell him. And DVDs, Marie. I have a full shelf of DVDs. Just to give you guys an idea, we've been doing this for what, like a month now, a month and a half, where I pull a chunk of movies off the shelf. We're not even halfway through my first shelf of 4 Blu-rays. So that's how crazy the Blu-ray collection is. Like I said, we probably still have about 10 to 12 movies on the 4th shelf after the 20 I have pulled out today. Yeah. So Strum has hooked me up a few times. He sent me Curb DVDs. He sent me Whatever Works on DVD. Yeah, besides Joey Baseball, I don't listen to your recommendations after you told me to watch Ugly Dolls, which was on the verge of hot trash. But he said I recommended Rick a wonderful and lovely animated movie with amazing musicians. You didn't recommend Yellow Submarine. You recommended Ugly Dolls with mediocre current pop musicians. So calm down. Ugly Dolls wasn't good. Definitely not better than Frozen 2 and Onward, which you both say are hot trash. Joey Baseball's movie recommendations I have to take with a grain of sauce. If money were no object, would you prefer to be able to stay home? Jeffrey asks. Are you talking about like, can I go out and live my normal life and just not have to work anymore? Would I be stuck inside my house at all times? Like, what do you mean by that? Because that obviously would change my answer. Next up, this is a Dollar Tree title. This is actually a Canadian release, but I got it because I love the slipcover on it. Honestly, I've never seen this, or if I did, I don't remember it. And that is The Big Wedding. The slipcover is like a very matte, but it's like a slick matte finish. And then The Big Wedding is glossy and embossed. But the cast on this movie is insane. You have De Niro, Katherine Heigl, Diane Keaton, Amanda Seyfried, Susan Sarandon, Topher Grace, and Robin Williams. I'm not expecting it to be amazing, but it's a romantic, comedy, which they're usually fun to watch. And the cast on this is insane. Rick, do you take Crazy Joe's recommendations seriously, considering your tastes are so different? I do, because if Joe and I really love something, like if something's really good, we agree sometimes. Like he enjoyed Guns Akimbo. I mean, I enjoy it a little more. Like we both like John Wick 3. There's certain things we agree on, but like I it's not like Joe and I always disagree, but it happens quite often. And Joe really seems to be plugged in to the DC train, which I'm not fully on board. But I mean, it's fine. Like, that's the wonderful thing about movies is everybody gets something different from them. Like, Sav love, or, man, I'm looking at the screen and Sav's up there. He says not seen it, but the cast is awesome. Joey Baseball loves Ugly Dolls. I wasn't a fan, but I still watched it. Like I went in with an open mind. Like The Wrong Missy, everybody has crapped on so bad, but I now literally have zero expectations. So I feel like if anything, I'm not expecting it to be good, but like I have no expectations. But when something gets hyped up for so long going into it, I feel like a lot of times it can just disappoint because of the hype train. Joey Baseball is the same Blu-ray with the slipcover got from Dollar Tree as well. Reptile Dude says he disagrees on The Dead Don't Die. Like that's a movie that people enjoyed. Some people thought it was okay. I thought it was horrible. I actually considered walking out of the theater when I saw The Dead Don't Die. That's how much I disliked that movie. It's a movie I'd never sit and watch again. But Strumdog says my GF loves The Wrong Missy. Haven't had time or interest to watch it yet. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, once again, it's in the hat because I do want to watch it. But the hat has a mix. The hat has some classic movies that I've never seen that we've talked about in these live streams. Like spoiler alert, Gone with the Wind and Sound of Music are in that hat. Never have seen either one of those movies. Also in the hat is The Wrong Missy and Dolomite Is My Name, two newer Netflix movies I haven't seen. So I try to put a mix of newer movies. Rounders is in the hat because I want to rewatch it. So there's a mix. There's stuff Bridget hasn't seen, stuff I haven't seen, stuff neither of us have seen. There's classics, there's new stuff. So I try to do a mix of stuff in the hats. But yeah, The Big Wedding. And then the last big movie, another one I haven't seen. I got this from Book Warehouse, so it was like $1.50 because they do like 6 for 10 or 6 for 10 or 7 for 10. It's like $1.50 to $2 basically. Steve Martin, Jack Black, and Owen Wilson in The Big Year, which I've heard mixed things about, but like I said, I paid under $2 for it. Figured I'd check it out. I do love Jack Black. I do love Steve Martin. I like Owen Wilson and a lot of what he's in. Yeah, Martinez Joe's favorite movie of all time is Sound of Music. Bridget's favorite movie of all time is Gone with the Wind. Haven't seen either, but they're in the hat. So that's why I don't want to add more to the hat because I feel like they just keep getting pushed down. I have two movies from the original hat I did, which is like a month ago now. I remember what one of them is. I have no clue what the other movie is. I forget. So that's the cool thing about the hat is because um, it's all stuff I want to watch. So I never know what's going to come out, but it's something I want to see. What is my favorite movie of all time? Are you serious, Jesse? It's Rounders. I always talk about Rounders. Rounders is my favorite movie ever. Joey says, I'm so bad at organizing my movies. I don't do it. Oh, man, that would drive me insane. He says he doesn't organize his movies alphabetical or anything. He just throws them on a shelf in any order. Yeah, nope, can't do that. The way I do it is everything's alphabetized on my shelves. And then once I do my reviews, I filter all that back in. And when I do my unboxings, I alphabetize everything by format, and then I'll take a few hours and re-alphabetize everything. I cannot unalphabetize. So, but yeah, The Big Year. I've never seen this. Looks like nobody has any input in there. He said he only has a few hundred Blu-rays, but still, I personally would have to alphabetize. Marie's favorite movie is Sweet Home Alabama, another movie I've never seen. She also says, okay, Bambi. Yeah, I've never seen Sweet Home Alabama. I have seen Bambi. Has anybody seen this? Is it good? Is it not good? Anybody else in this movie? Rosamund Pike, Angelica Houston, Brian Dennehy, Rashida Jones, Deanne Wiest. This movie has a ton of people in it. Huh. And there's an unrated version. That's interesting. An unrated version and a PG version. Huh. Interesting. I love Jack Black, but I've never seen it. Maria's never seen it. Megarel says I organized by genre. Big Year, okay. Yeah, Joe, with the amount of titles you buy, I could not fathom doing it alphabetical. But at least you have your stuff done like A's together, B's together, like Dave. Dave does the same thing. The big would be under T. No. The and A I don't put under T. That's not how I do that. It's about as fun as bird watching can be. My favorite movie is Toy Story 1 and 2. I hate Toy Story 3. I disagree with that. I enjoy all the Toy Stories, even 4, but I think 4 is unnecessary. I thought they should have just ended it when it was a trilogy. So it looks like the Big Year is okay to good is what I'm getting. So yeah, The Big Year. Definitely need to research this more. The extended unrated version has me kind of intrigued, but we'll see. I know this is kid friendly too, so maybe we can put this in a future hat for RJ. I'll show it to him. Jesse says Back to the Future is my favorite movie. That is my second favorite movie of all time. So next up, we'll do two movies together because they're part of the same franchise. They're both Shout Factory steelbooks. And it is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Like I said, both Shout Factory steelbooks. Man, I really love Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I am really not a fan of Bogus Journey, but the completist in me, and especially because I paid up on both of these, if I remember correctly, like I love this movie. Besides the game scene with death in this movie, I'm not really a fan of this one. I'm very excited for the third one with Samara Weaving and then Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves again. Love the Bill and Ted movies, says Jesse. Strum Dogs is excellent. Haven't seen either. Yeah, I enjoy this. CS does that where he puts the in his T section. Nah, I don't think so. I think he does not include the or a. Joey. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Movie Hunter says, Steelbooks. Great movies, even better artwork on the Steelbook. I do love, there's like some gloss to it. I do enjoy the Steelbooks. So now when the third one comes out, Shaft Factory is going to have to put out another Steelbook. Because if not, although I might buy it on 4K, who knows. Strumdog has the 3-disc Shout set with the Rufus figure. That's awesome. That was on sale somewhere at one point, and I thought about it, but it was just a space issue for me. But like I said, love this one. This one, But I love the Steelbooks. RJ enjoyed the first one too. He wasn't as big of a fan as the second one, but he liked the game scene as well. The game scene in that movie is funny. I just don't like the movie. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think it's very funny, personally. Jesse says, "Why don't you like Bogus Journey?" I just don't care for that movie, especially compared to the first one. Two way different movies, and like I said, outside them playing the games with death. Jake, what's going on? Do they come with the animated series? I don't think so. This has a look back at the excellent adventure, which is an interview thing, audio commentaries, and a trailer. The second one has revisiting a Bogus Journey. So no, not a ton of bonus features. Basically commentaries, which is Alex Winter, the producer and screenwriters. And then like an interview thing revisiting the movie and the trailer. So very surprised Stream Shout didn't make a steelbook of Escape from LA to continue Carpenter's steelbooks they've produced. Maybe down the line they will. Yes, Sav, I already mentioned that. I'm very much looking forward to Bill and Ted Face the Music. What do we got going on next? We got a couple Billy movies. So, yeah, we got some Billy movies to talk about. First up is Billy Elliot, which is actually my girlfriend Bridget's film. A movie I had never seen, and then when Bridget and I first started dating, we would do a thing where we would pick out a movie that we loved that the other person never saw. So I remember watching this. She showed me Spirited Away. There was something else that I can't think of at this moment because it was a few years ago. I showed her Sing Street, which she had never seen. I showed her Love and Mercy. All mine are music themed, and La La Land because she had never seen it. Maybe that might be a lie. Did I show her La La Land? I forget. I think I showed her La La Land, but I enjoyed Billy Elliot. It was a very well done movie, a good story. It was funny and just a well done film. Sav didn't like it; he hated it. Movie Hunter and Marie haven't seen it. Strumdog loves it. No, I think this is a fun movie. A good cast again. Jamie Bell, Gary Lewis, Julie Walters. It was a fun movie. Went on to be a Broadway musical. Marie says the first movie her and Joe saw was Maze Runner. Fun fact. First movie I saw was with Bridget was Baby Driver on our second date. And I still remember our first date. We met at a brewery, and we sat outside. We had a couple apps and a beer, and it was so funny. We just started talking, getting to know each other a little better, and then we started talking about movies and stuff. Next thing we know, one of us checked our phone, and we had been sitting there for like 3.5 hours. And we talked about how much we loved movies, and that was a big thing we connected on. So certain movies, in the 3 years, will be 3 years next month that Bridget and I have been together. Certain movies just have a special place in my heart for them. So, who's hotter, Emma Stone or Jennifer Lawrence? Probably Jennifer Lawrence ekes it out for me. But they're both very beautiful women. Strumdog says a rival for me and my girlfriend. How did you and Bridget meet? We met on Tinder. Fun fact. Bridget had a very funny profile. She showed a lot of her wit and humor in the profile. I was the guy who was on Tinder reading profiles, not just swiping right and left based on photos. Silly me. And her profile was just really funny. She talked about her love of movies, and it was just a really funny profile. And that's how we started meeting. We talked for maybe like a week via text and met up, and the rest is history. So, Alito's our first theatrical movie. Yeah, the only movie you guys have seen in the movie theater is Alita, right, Marie? Jesse met his girlfriend on Tinder. Wow, you and Marie met on Craigslist? Are you serious? That's crazy. Yeah, so like a lot of people poo poo Tinder. They say it's a hookup site. But like, I mean, I met my girlfriend, the love of my life, like on Tinder. And I would do it again in a heartbeat if it meant I would meet her. So, um, Jessica met her husband on MySpace. It's funny, Bridget and I were talking about like our dating app experience, and I talked about a story of when I met somebody on MySpace, and it did not pan out because that was back in the day when people would shoot very misleading photos in their profile, and definitely a different experience in person than on MySpace. So Noah says Saoirse Ronan and then Anna Taylor Joy are my crushes. Marie says yes in our first. So Bridget and I have been in movies probably safe to say in three years, hundreds of times, probably. So this is a fun question. First movie with the girlfriend or boyfriend. So Billy Elliot is a good one. And next up, Billy Madison, classic Adam Sandler. This is still factory sealed. I haven't been rubbing the sealed stuff. There you go, Joe. You hear that? Good rub. I'm going to show this to RJ eventually, but I feel like he needs to wait like another year or so because there's a lot of stuff that'll go over his head. I don't think he would fully appreciate Billy Madison, but definitely one I can't wait to show him. I love Billy Madison. I watched this movie so many times on VHS and DVD, and obviously have not watched it on Blu-ray as it's still sealed. Movie Hunter says great movie. Jesse says my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Strum, thank you, buddy. Take care. He's going back to work. Thank you for coming by. Thank you again for the Amazon wish list items. I appreciate it very much. It's very kind of you. And he also hooked up J2H with the digital code uh, of Onward. He was going to give it to me. I already, spoiler alert, own the physical. But I passed it forward to J2H. So, um, no Billy Flynn. Might be on the 4K shelf, Joe. I think RJ would really enjoy the part where he's chasing the penguin. RJ would love this movie because of how ridiculous it is. RJ likes very silly movies. Like we watched Beverly Hillbillies, and I feel like he enjoyed that. He likes very slapsticky movies, so I definitely know he will love this. Um, Sev says Onward, good movie. Just said business ethics. You see, the ethics of business is I. This is a movie too, where I can sit there and quote the entire movie. What month? What day is it? October? It's Nudie Magazine Day. Like that, I can do. You got to get out there and you find that in dog. Like I can go. Doyle rules. So hot. Want to touch the honey? Ow. Um, who steals 30 bagged lunches? Chris Farley and Norm MacDonald and the other guy are sitting there just shoving their face full of bagged lunches. Good, great, grand, get on the bus. So, but yeah, Billy Madison, classic. You got Chris Farley, Norm MacDonald, Steve Buscemi. This was before Adam was shoving all his buddies in movies. Um, Shampoo is better. It goes on the hair first and cleans the hair. No, conditioner is better. It leaves the hair silky and smooth. Already, fool, already. Stop looking at me, Schwan. Like I said, it's bad. It is a can of worms that I'm opening up and I gotta stop. So yeah, Billy Madison, classic, Adam Sandler. We're already an hour and 15 minutes in, and we've only gone through 10. I'll do 5 more, and then I'm gonna cut it off again, guys, because I want to end this. Yeah. After the live stream's over, which, like I said, 5 more movies. Dave just posted his brand new library tour, so I know everybody's going to go over to check that out. They've been asking for it for a while. I don't think I've gone to help him film one for a few years, so he had to do it on his own. I'm a patron of Dave's. It looks really good. It's a great video. Like I said, let's do 5 more, and then I'll end this because we've been going an hour and 15. We'll be back Thursday to do more. Don't worry. Next up is an Olive Films release of Viva La Biodome. Pauly Shore, Stephen Baldwin, and Tenacious D are in this movie for about 20 seconds. Joey Lauren Adams, Kylie Minogue are also in the movie. So this is a movie I loved when I was younger. But upon a rewatch, because I showed this to RJ when I first got this, him, Bridget, and I watched it. For me, it actually did not hold up as well as I was hoping. I still think like Encino Man and Son-in-Law are better. I haven't rewatched Jury Duty or In the Army Now in a very long time. But Encino Man is my favorite Pauly Shore movie, hands down. Love that movie. Son-in-Law is fantastic. I feel like I'm forgetting an obvious one. Biodome, Jury Duty, In the Army Now. Pauly Shore is dead. That's a totally different movie. So I'll be curious to see if those other ones hold up, but this didn't hold up as well for me. Where's Crazy Joe? He usually shows up about now. Crazy Joe's usually here early, and maybe he's busy doing stuff. He's allowed. Yeah. So this is good, but not as good as I remember personally. So, plus it's the Olive Film release, so that is pretty cool. Next up, a movie that I just talked about. If you guys haven't watched my Second and Charles Mystery Unboxing 2, this is a movie I get and mention I've never seen it. This is another one on my to-watch list. Another one where I've been told that it's a fantastic film. I do want to see it. There's so many movies I want to see, so it's tough. And that is The Birdcage, which I mentioned I have on Blu-ray. I got this from Pam. As you can tell, it has the $5 sticker on the front. So Robin Williams, Nathan Lane, Deanne Weiss, and Gene Hackman are in The Birdcage. Have never seen it. This would look great in a pink case, although I think it might be too pink if it was a pink case because the artwork is so pink. But yeah, The Birdcage, like I said, never have seen it. I've heard great things. We'll watch it eventually. Looks like they got it from a Goodwill, if I had to guess, based on the sticker residue on the side there. But that movie will make you miss Robin Williams all over again. I saw that film, was left indifferent. Martinez Joe says, so good. Marie says, love The Birdcage, very fun. So yeah, definitely one I will check out at some point, I promise. So The Birdcage on the Blu-ray. Definitely need to watch it. Next up, I love this movie. I love this slipcover. I love this case. This I kept sealed, not for any particular reason, but I've watched it like 3 or 4 times now. I love this movie. Some people think it's overrated. I think it's fantastic. And the cast in this movie is straight fire, in my opinion. And that is, let me get it right, Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance. The cast in this movie, if you guys can see, Michael Keaton, Zach Galifianakis, I can't read in reverse, Edward Norton, Amy Ryan, Naomi Watts, and of course my girl Emma Stone. But the slipcover, you have this nice slip that has glossy photos with a matte finish. The slip also opens up there. So you got that going on. And then on top of all that, you got a red case. Yeah, just such a cool release. I wish they would have done more stuff like this. The red case, the cool slip. I love the artwork. The only thing that would have been better is if the artwork was different on there. But, wow, Birdman. That's the second movie you've influenced me to check out. Seen it. Didn't make the shelf. Wow. Didn't make Marie and Joe's shelf. Interesting. Joey says, I wish they hadn't done the whole one shot thing. It makes it harder to rewatch for me. I disagree. I love that. You love the movie, and I love. Did you like the gimmick of having everything happen in one take? I mean, people ran it and raved about it in 1917, but it wasn't good in this. Like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was shot very well. I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was fun. Movie Hunter says liked it a lot, but missed out on the slip. This was part of a big Facebook buy I did a long time ago, and the slip's actually in really good shape. There's a little bit of fraying on the back, but other than that, the slip's in fantastic shape. And like I said, I kept it sealed because I kind of don't want to open it because I love the look of it so much. But if I ever Jones to rewatch it, I will open it. But love that red case too. Yep, the case is red, Joey. So, do you think Michael Keaton was robbed of his Best Actor Oscar that year? Who won that year? And I'll be able to answer that question because Michael Keaton was fantastic in this. It was the the reinvigoration of Michael Keaton in this movie. Next up, a Johnny Depp movie I actually enjoy, but also starring Joel Edgerton, Benedict Cumberbatch, Kevin Bacon, Jesse Plemons, Peter Sarsgaard, Dakota Johnson, and Corey Stoll, and that is Black Mass. The guy who played Stephen Hawking. That was Eddie Redmayne, right? Eddie Redmayne was good as Stephen Hawking, but I think Keaton was better. Black Mass is a great like mob film. You know, the story of Whitey Bulger. Got the slipcover for that too. I forget where I got this. I don't remember. I definitely didn't buy this new. The slipcover is actually in really good shape. But I enjoyed this movie. I think this is a movie that's very divisive, honestly. Yeah, just like Black Mass, good mob movie. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a fan of Johnny Depp, but he was good in this movie as Whitey Bulger. Martinez Joseph's great film. So yeah, Black Mass is a good flick. And then I think the last movie we're gonna do today, even though I got five more, I've gone too long. My throat's starting to get all scratchy. This is a Steelbook. So I never upgraded this to 4K because I got the original Steelbook on Blu-ray. Going back in time, I would have bought the 4K. Trying to find a green Blu-ray case for my How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I think mine actually has the green case, if I'm not mistaken. But this is a movie, going back, I would have just bought on 4K in the Steelbook because they released it both ways with the same artwork. But it was before I had 4K, and I wasn't the biggest fan of this movie, and that is Black Panther. Like I said, this is the original Best Buy one. Steelbook, still sealed, still brand new. So, like I said, I didn't hate this movie. I actually like it better most than I think every DC movie except for Shazam. But I didn't love Black Panther. It's probably one of my lesser favorite Marvel movies, definitely on the bottom half. But I like the Steelbook, and I got the Steelbook when it first came out. It was when my buddy John, who you guys know from Dave's videos, was he was working like later in the day, so he would go to the store the day something came out, and I would just give him the money, and he would go grab it for me. Like he got me Deadpool 2 and this when it would first come out. Like I said, I would give him the money. Blu-rays for everyone sells colored cases. Yeah, they're super expensive, Martinez Joe. I looked into getting some. Noah says didn't care for it at all. Do you think? Yes. Sylvester Stallone was robbed for supporting actor for Creed. Mark Rylance shouldn't have won that award. Martinez Joe says he enjoyed it. Joey Baseball says Black Panther was robbed at the Oscars. Just kidding, I don't care. No, this movie should have never been nominated for Best Picture. That was Disney's political move, buying a nomination. That I will agree with Joey. They bought the nomination for this movie. I will say that, and I wholeheartedly agree about that. But it should have never been nominated for Best Picture. I thought that was such a joke. Um, Movie Hunter says I liked it, but it could have been better. So we're gonna end the live stream on the Black Panther. Like I said, we'll try to do 20 on Thursday. I'll try to get into them sooner. Maybe even try to do like 25 movies Thursday, because I won't have new releases to talk about. And the plan is to go live probably like 10:30 on Thursday, like I did today. I was a few minutes late, but I had to do some stuff before the live stream. And like I said, guys, no, there are 2 movies before Black Swan, Jeffrey. Yep, 2 movies before Black Swan. But that doesn't make any sense. If a movie buys its way in the Oscars, that movie means that all movies can buy their way in the Oscars. No, it doesn't. An independent movie is not going to buy their way into the Oscars. But I'm not going to get into it with you. It was a political move that was done. Even if it was done by the Academy, that was a political move to have Black Panther nominated for an Oscar that year. Because it was right after Oscars So White and all that. So, but anyway, so yeah, maybe we'll try to squeeze like 20 or 25 out on Thursday into the stack. Finish up the fourth shelf on my first Blu-ray rack. 4 out of 8 shelves per rack. So, and then like I said, guys, the live streams are going to keep continuing until like when I go back to work. The live streams obviously are going to stop, and I don't know if I'll be doing them at night because I'll be working. So we're going to enjoy the live streams while they last. Tomorrow, review video. Thursday, live stream. Saturday is going to be at least 1 pickup video, possibly 2, because I have a short one that's only a couple movies, and I have a bunch of longer ones. So I'll look and see what's like next in the upload queue. I got to record more review videos, tons more unboxing videos coming. Hopefully the flea market pans out Sunday and I end up going, so stay tuned to Dave's channel for that. I think that's it. The last Second Charles unboxing next Monday, so all that is coming up to the channel. Plenty of videos, so hit the notification bell if you guys don't already. If you go to one of my regular videos, go to the description box. You can find links to my Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Blu-ray.com profile, my Letterboxd profile, where I rate and review all the movies that I watch, Amazon wishlist, email address, a link to buy a Down the Movie shirt, and my P.O. Box address. I think that's everything. So I always try to remember everything for when I record the end of my videos, and I know I forget 1 or 2 things every time. So thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out on the live stream. Thank you to As Told by Gonzo for the $5 super chat. Very much appreciated. And that's it, guys. So I'll see you Thursday morning. I'll be back, and I'm sure I'll see a lot of familiar faces. Saw some new faces today. I like that. 3 subscribers away from 2,200, guys. Try to get me at 2,200 by Thursday. It would be appreciated. Tell a friend. Tell somebody. Sub to this guy's channel. He has a sweet beard, and he talks about movies. So, take it easy, Joey, Marie, Sev, Martinez Joe, Movie Hunter, Noah, Reptile, Gonzo. I'm forgetting people. I'm sorry. Sav. I think that's the people I can remember. That's it, guys. What am I supposed to say now? Oh, as always, until next time, who's down to movie? Baby.